This week's crystal grid is charged to clarify, expand, and enhance multidimensional and multispectral perception, advancing and empowering spiritual and sacred skills, and revelation of the true nature of the soul self and the true nature of the souls of others. Don't forget to check your rising sign for greater clarity as to how your sun sign horoscope may show up, and your moon sign for the less prominent side story of the week. And stay tuned for the latest all-in-one astrology and collective vibration check. Hey there, Leo. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to the week starting May 17th, 2021. And just a quick heads up for everybody before we get started. This Saturday's live thank you and Q&A as part of my promotion for my Indiegogo crowdfunding campaign is actually the last one. So if you've been missing out on those, you might want to come in for this one. Now, it's actually going to be on Saturday at 5, not 2 Pacific time, US and Canada. So 5 p.m. Pacific time, US and Canada. I'm just changing the time so I could be available for different time zones, so more people who watch have a chance to join. So heads up, mark your calendar. See you on Saturday. So what is going on when it comes to your cards for this week? Well, for your spiritual theme, you actually have the Justice card upright. And so the big theme of this week is about getting everything not only in proper order, but getting everything back on its proper track, back on the proper page. And we have such a big theme of revelation going on, things coming up to the surface to be revealed, to be cleared, or to be mended. It's a big, perfect card for you. In fact, with the Justice card upright, this week is all about balance and equivalent exchange. Things are actually starting to get righted where they may have actually been impaired or wronged in the past. And you are also finding with the Justice card upright, everything getting back on its proper path, back on its proper page, is also doing a big focus of reality correction. Putting everything back where it belongs means also putting things back in a space where it is fair. There's a lot of deconstructive and reconstructive alchemy going on this week. Your relationships, friendships, projects, all of that really getting set up to be in a space where they belong as opposed to maybe where they have been stuck, placed, or bound. As we get on to your material shifts when it comes to your work, your job, your finances, you do have the Ace of Swords upright. Beautiful news when it comes to work and money, because it does look like there is actually going to be some kind of order, command, green light, authorization, permission coming through for you that is actually giving you a big leg up. Now, this could, of course, be a breakthrough opportunity with some kind of meeting, negotiation, or evaluation interview that you're in. But I'm also seeing even things that you have been trying to get underway, things that you've tried to maybe set up or get a launch with are finally having their opportunity as well to not only get noticed, but also get support. And the Ace of Swords is indicating that there may even be some clearance being granted to you. Something is allowed to move forward that has actually been facing a lot of impediments up until now. As we get on to your communications with friends, relatives, maybe other people in your life, you do have the Seven of Swords in reverse. And this week, it does look like some secrets are getting revealed. And it does look like with the Seven of Swords reversed, there could be some disclosure of important matters that you did not know were going on, or maybe even the clearing up of a misconception, misunderstanding, or even the revelation of some kind of lie from the past as it relates to something going on in your community. Now, with the Seven of Swords reversed, this is coming with an added benefit. Things, again, like that Justice card upright, that were maybe misplaced, mishandled, misappropriated, or maybe given away or started under false pretenses or were given life under false pretenses are also going through a reversal process so they can be back where they belong. And you are retrieving something this week. You are getting something back to you. This something is actually getting righted that was maybe mishandled as far as you are concerned. As we get on to your challenge this week, you do have the Five of Cups upright. And with the Five of Cups, this week is going to be really important to be able to see things as they really are, not necessarily the way you want them to be. Sometimes the Five of Cups can show up where we have to accept some kind of disappointment, or maybe some kind of loss that we have been maybe bargaining with, resisting, or actually living in denial about, right? It's about progress through a stage of transition, progress through a stage of maybe, yes, grief or haggling, bargaining, and negotiating that has been stalled, that has been delayed. However, with that Five of Cups, having something finally come to an end that by all accounts is already over is actually going to finally progress you. It's going to heal you. And this week, you're going to be getting overwhelming evidence of the way things are. It's not a time to be living in denial. It's not a time to keep going backward. When it comes to love and partnerships and romance, you actually have the Six of Wands in reverse. And so this week, a lot of you Leo people, both you who are single or available to new people, and those of you who are in existing committed partnerships. And I'm actually seeing some messages coming for those of you that are in the middle of maybe leaving a partnership, or going through a breakup or a divorce. The message is unified, no matter what your relationship circumstance is. There is an opportunity to actually start the process over again, or start an important process over again, where we have been going about it all wrong. So this can be really good news when it comes to maybe getting to kind of get back on the right foot with a new dating or new relationship circumstance that may have started down a not so great road. Or maybe for those of you who are in existing partnerships, something that we've been trying to do for ourselves, our marriage, our family, our household, it's not necessarily been working. We've been kind of going about it the wrong way. This is a time where we can actually go back to square one and catch up to ourselves on the highest timeline, on the right story, and get things all set up, and again, put back where everything is, should be for its highest outcome as well. And even for those of you that are not in a relationship or not pursuing a relationship, in fact, rather, if for those of you that are maybe at the beginning or in the middle of a separation, a breakup, or a divorce, you're going to be noticing that that process itself is going to get a chance to also get back on the right track by starting over in some fashion. Now, all partners involved also seem to be inclined, no matter how you related to those partners, for those, whether they are completely brand new or relatively new, or existing spouses also want to try something else differently with you so that we can actually have a better situation for our home or household. And even exes or soon to be exes are also going to be much more agreeable as well. So all in all, again, just getting everything to go the right way possible is getting very supported this week. So that is what I've got for you, Leo people. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you just need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.